Oh! I'm Darkside Phil.
Yeah!
Ultimate festiveness, right? We've reached the peak. We've finally reached the pinnacle of how festive one man can be. Thank you, everyone, for being here. First of all, I apologize in advance. My throat is shot. Earlier today, I did my WWE annual fantasy holiday simulation matches on stream, and then I uploaded them to YouTube at DSP Gaming. So if you missed any portion of those, you can go check them out right now over on DSP Gaming. It was
over 4 hours of holiday hilarity,
fun simulation matches. I had a ton of fun doing it, but I blew out my voice, so my throat is semi-swollen and hoarse from doing it, which is fine. Always happens every year, by the way, when I do it. I'm now trying to rest my voice. I figured, I actually gave it a few hours between then and now when I filmed the weekend preview, because tomorrow I got another big day ahead of me, Christmas Day. So, if you have not been around recently, you missed out on a ton of holiday fun. First of all, on Thursday, I did my holiday version of Ask the King. All those videos are now live right here on the King of Hate vlogs on YouTube if you haven't seen them yet. Tons of fun stuff, holiday-themed questions, all kinds of great stuff. Check that out. Then, on Friday, I did my holiday gaming marathon because of the patrons who pledged for it last month. We hit the goal. It was hilarious. I mean, started around 12 o'clock.
Me dressed up in a ridiculous Christmas sweater with this crazy-ass hat, playing all kinds of holiday-themed games, including Home Alone on the Sega Genesis. I almost said the Nintendo Genesis, wow. Nights into Dreams Christmas Edition. Merry Gear Solid, which I completed, which was pretty funny. And then also, Viscera Cleanup Detail, North Pole Edition. While I was playing all those, I was drinking. By the time I got to Viscera Cleanup Detail, I was drunk. I was actually drunk between drinking all these different beers and eggnog.
I was like sloshing.
And I couldn't even play the games. I was knocking over the buckets and everything. So after that, I took a little break, and then we came back, and I played a little bit of Christmas Overwatch, as well as some Christmas-themed PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Pretty fun. It was a very fun session. Everyone who was here for the marathon seemed to really enjoy it. And by the way, I want to say thank you to anyone who was there in person for the marathon, who either cheered, subbed, or tipped, because that was an incredibly good day for me. Thank you very much. It was a really awesome event. So thank you to everyone who was here on Friday for the holiday event. If you missed out on that, that's also live over on DSP Gaming. You can check that out at your leisure. Saturday, I tried the Monster Hunter World Beta, played more PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, and then, of course, as I just mentioned, I did my yearly WWE Sims today. So all that stuff is live over on DSP Gaming. You can check it out whenever you get a chance. Pretty awesome few holiday-themed days that we've had here, right? So now this is it. The big finale of the holiday-themed content is tomorrow, which is Christmas Day.
Well, Phil, what happens on Christmas Day? Well,
number one, there's going to be an IRL stream after I hopefully recover my voice tonight. I'm not going to be talking too much else after I do this. Actually, I won't be talking at all after I do this weekend preview video, so that's good. I'll have an opportunity to rest my voice very thoroughly overnight. Tomorrow will be a special Christmas Day IRL style stream, or a vlog if you want to call it that. What will it be? Me on stream, on Twitch, talking about a ton of things. I'd like to talk about, first of all, why am I toxic? How things have gone this year. I want to talk about the highs and the lows. I want to talk about how some things went really bad business-wise, some things went bad in my personal life. On the flip side, some things ended up going really well on both sides. Just kind of weighing and balancing how the hell the year 2017 really was, all right? I want to give you guys an update on my situation with these taxes and everything that's going on with me behind the scenes. I do have an update. It's kind of positive, but it's not positive enough that I can rejoice and do backflips or anything like that yet. But I do want to let you know what's going on with that. And, of course, everything else that's going on with me. Then I want to talk about Christmas. Since it is Christmas Day, talking about Christmas traditions, things that my family has done over the years, and the things that I enjoy doing. Talk about what I'm going to have for Christmas dinner and stuff like that. And then I want to get feedback from the stream chat viewers. I want to talk to them directly.
What did you get for Christmas this year? What did you guys do this year for holiday traditions, right? What was your holiday like? What is your holiday like typically every year?
It's actually awesome because right now outside it's snowing. It started snowing as I finished my WWE Sims. I'm having a white Christmas here in Washington, and I'm sure I'm going to want to hear from my viewing audience on what they're doing, right?
I'm leaving these lights up, all right?
What I'm hoping to do is later in the week, one night, because Wednesday night I'm probably going to do my grocery shopping, although I might not. I might actually do it Thursday night. I haven't determined that yet. We'll figure that out.
My videos on YouTube will never grow at this point simply because YouTube has completely destroyed the website between changing the search algorithms, shoving little guys like me under the rug, and only allowing the big wigs to show up anywhere in search. making search only show negative videos about me, which is ridiculous, and ad revenue plummeting, right? So I don't really care about YouTube anymore. It's kind of like my backup. For those who cannot watch on Twitch, you could still watch archived on YouTube, but it's just an archives channel for me, while Twitch is where it's at for me, which is why I'm going to debut all that stuff first here on Twitch, okay?
Yeah, I'm trying to think in my head. I think I have enough food in the house to actually technically last me until, so if I go Thursday night, that should be okay, and that's good because that'll give me at least 2 nights to work on the countdown videos and maybe be able to debut some too, so we'll see.
What happens in early January is majorly going to depend on you. That's correct, folks. It's going to depend on you. Here's why. Because right now, if you're not aware, over at patreon.com/DarkSidePhil, the goal that's going on, the Patreon goal, is a Metal Gear Solid Redemption run. If I hit the standard funding goal for this month, by the way, I should bring this up, we're only about $120 away from hitting the standard funding goal. We're very close. With a week to go, only $120, I almost could tell you, I think we're going to hit this goal no matter what. As long as a few more people pledge, I think we're going to hit it, all right? The standard funding goal, if we hit it, is that people who pledge $5 or more to my Patreon this month are going to get to vote in the first to second week of January on whether you want to see a redemption run of Metal Gear Solid 2 or 3. This means a run through the game where I will not be babied by stream chat. I will take it seriously. I'll play the game and pay attention to the gameplay mechanics, do my best to pay attention to the story, and actually do a legitimate run through the games, which I did not do the first time that I played these games some 5-6 years ago. I was just dicking around. Now I'm going to play them seriously, all right?
So, it'll be your choice as a patron if you want to see me play Metal Gear Solid 2 or 3 in January. Now, we have a stretch goal, which right now we're still about $1,000 away from hitting. No lie, no exaggeration. It's about $1,000 away from hitting it. I'm not saying we could still hit it. We could have a bunch of generous people who step up in the next week and say, man, I really want to help out Phil right now with his current financial situation, which is still, I'll talk about this more tomorrow in the IRL stream, but there's no way, I'm not even near being out of the woods yet with this situation, okay? I'm still very worried about it. I still need to raise more funds. So, if I hit this stretch goal, which is about $1,000 more on Patreon, all right, by the end of the week, one more week, I'll be playing both Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 starting on January 1st. Now, why is this beneficial? 2 reasons. Number one, obviously, because you get to see both games in early January before the new releases start coming out. That's great. Number 2, because I'll start on January 1st, I won't have to poll or ask any of the patrons for what they want to see. Therefore, you get to start starting on January 1st, I get to start playing Metal Gear Solid right away, all right?
I need the financial support right now. I really do need your help to try to get through this tough time with these taxes and stuff that I'm owed. So that being said, if you could pledge to my Patreon, if you want to be very generous during this holiday season and help me out and get me out of a bad situation, allow me to keep living here in this house and doing what I love, please pledge to my Patreon in the next week. 1 week left to pledge and make this happen, folks. I really want to just say overwhelmingly, we hit the stretch funding goal for the first time ever. People were incredibly positive and supportive. We're doing Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 in January. Let's make it happen. It's going to be so amazing. I know we can get there. I know we can. But I need your support, okay? So thank you very much, everyone who's pledged already. Like I said, a few people in the past couple days have done some pretty big pledges to get us up to the $1,000 we're at now. 1 more grand, and we're there. We're there and ready to do all of these games back to back. It's going to be great. 2 of these games back to back, all right?
The one thing I want to say, because I get the feeling negative people are being jerks about this, and I'm going to clear the air right here.
Well, Phil, if you don't hit your funding goal for this month, does that mean that you get to play Super Mario Sunshine right away in January?
No. And in fact, I'll tell you right now, no, even if I don't hit the funding goal for Patreon, I will not be playing Super Mario Sunshine in January. Definitively no. Because what's happening now is these negative jerks who've been trying to spin it for 2 months that I'm not playing Super Mario Sunshine, which I promised, which I'm still going to do, I never promised a date, are now saying, oh, you see, so what we should do is convince people not to pledge to Phil's Patreon, so he'll play Super Mario Sunshine. No! I still need to save my house. I need to be playing games in January that are going to bring people to stream, that are going to bring people to contribute. And by the way, Super Mario Sunshine is not one of those games. Whenever I play Nintendo games, I get low attendance on stream, low views on YouTube. I don't get paid for the YouTube videos. It's like everything negative about these Nintendo games. Now, I am going to play Super Mario Sunshine. I'm not reneging on my promise. I'm going to do it after this whole tax situation is done. So once late January passes and I've paid this giant lump sum of taxes that I owe, I've paid my tax lawyer, I know what my payment plan is going to be for the back taxes that I owe, and I'm assured that yes, I can stay here, I've afforded it, and I can stay in my house. Then I'll play Super Mario Sunshine, a playthrough that I know I'm not going to make a lot of money on, or nothing on, and I can balance it with other new game releases coming out in February that are going to negate that negative effect anyway. I can't do that in January, so no, Super Mario Sunshine is not coming in January, just like I said last time we went on this subject. But again, the negative jerks are trying to spin it negatively and say, well, if Phil doesn't hit his Patreon goal, he'll play Super Mario Sunshine, so no one pledge. Everyone screw him over, no one pledge and help him, that way he'll play the game. No! It's not happening anyway. So you're actually lying to people by spinning it negatively. You're a bunch of jerks if you're saying that, all right? I understand there's people who want to see Super Mario Sunshine. I want to play Super Mario Sunshine. I'm not doing it in January, period. So just get over it, all right? Stop being negative and stop spinning it in a negative way, because that's not the situation. The situation is I need to do stuff that's going to positively bring people to the streams to allow me to save my house, and that's what's going to be. It's going to be games like Metal Gear Solid, a game that people have wanted me to see me replay since the day I played it and basically screwed it up and did a terrible playthrough of 5-6 years ago. People have been asking me for a year straight for a redemption run. That's the kind of stuff that's going to bring people to stream, not playing a game that I just played 2 Mario games not a lot of people really care about, and it's a little small niche audience that cares about it. No, that's not going to save my house. Sorry. Got to be real adult time talk here. It's not going to happen, okay? All right. So, to summarize.